What's up, everybody? Welcome back to our ongoing Starfield playthrough today. We are going to finish out the Freestar Collective quest line and become a Freestar Ranger and score ourselves a nice new ship that pretty much beats the old one in every way. I may want to change the interior around in a future episode, but in the meantime, it's an enjoyable episode. I hope you find it as well. Let's get into it. Alright folks, and here we go, back into Starfield, and we are going to finish this stage of this Freestar Collective mission, campaign quest, pardon me.
Low gravity.
And hopefully either at the end of this, or maybe the next part of this quest line, we'll get the new ship, and then we'll get back onto the main storyline again. I'm not going to do like a multi-hundreds of hours playthrough of Starfield on this channel. I just want to get through the main mission or whatnot, and then we'll move on to another game. I always intend the Wednesday episode to be rotating between games.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband, and you can be on your way. Scan complete.
Leave your suggestions in the comments, folks, down below. What game you'd like to see a playthrough of next on the Wednesday episode. I'd be interested in hearing from you. Like and subscribe for me.
Sorry, spaceport's always a zoo. Welcome to Aquila City, I guess.
This is a very Fallout looking area, isn't it?
You should try Filburn's beer. It's brewed in the city and...
Better this than being some dust wrangler on Matara Loop.
Yes.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right. Hey there, Deputy. How goes the hunt for the first? Good, good. If you ask me, I don't think they stand a chance. You're like an Ashta creeping silently through the high grass, waiting for your chance to pounce, and then boom! Down they'll go. So, did you get any more of those encrypted slates? Because, let me tell you, I am so close. Who, me? Doubt you? Not a chance, Deputy. I knew you were a natural the moment I laid eyes on you.
Come in, Deputy. Take a seat.
Sit down.
While you've been in the field, we've had more reports about farmers being threatened and attacked. Unfortunately, some didn't survive. Not really, no. We can't be everywhere at once. Right now, our best hope to stop them is you. It's worse. It's tragic. How's your investigation proceeding? That's assuming he finds something useful. Otherwise, you'll be no better off than when you started.
How can you be so critical when you have done nothing to help?
This is Freestar Ranger business. I'll thank you to stay out of it.
Let's move on. I asked the other Rangers to share their opinions of you, and there are some things I want to go over. We'll start with Ranger Callow in Hopetown. She was grateful for your timely arrival, and impressed you had the guts to take on those pirates. Nia says you were respectful with Ron Hope and didn't push too hard. That shows me you were listening when I said to go easy on him. Exactly. Dealing with the Council can be tough, but it comes with a badge. No need to make it harder than it already is.
Let's continue. We got a detailed report from Ranger Price about your recent visit to Neon. He said you took on a syndicate loan shark to help an informant. And you were right to do so. Helping people is our most important duty, even when you're conducting an investigation.
You got results, and that's what matters most. Price was impressed by that. Said you really took the initiative.
Ranger McMillan praised what she called your uncommon bravery and dedication. She said you took on the Red Mile so you could get a meeting with Marco Graziani. Sounds like you're starting to understand what it means to be a Freestar Ranger.
So what happened with Marco? I doubt he gave you that slate out of the kindness of his heart. I suppose underestimating you was his last mistake. Damn. I thought if anyone could see reason, it'd be Marco. What about Maya Cruz? Her loyalty to Hull and the 1st Cavalry was stronger than most. I guess I'd want the same thing if I were in her place.
Excuse me, Marshal?
Not now, Alex. We're in a meeting here.
I know, but this is important. I've done it. I've cracked the encryption on the slates. Now, I don't know exactly where the First are headquartered, but there are references to a place called the Factory.
The Factory? That was our nickname for the main facility where the mechs were manufactured.
Under the terms of the peace treaty, they shut all the mech factories down right after the war.
But they didn't destroy them. At least not all of them. The facility was on Arcturus 2. It could be a dead end, but if it's not, then you'd better be ready for a fight.
If the Marshal's right, you could encounter serious resistance. Be prepared.
Those first guys should have spent more time on their encryption.
Time for some more ground combat.
New deputy.
Oh, speaking of, I think I've killed enough ships for the next rank, yeah? One more.
Have you? Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
I'm gonna wait to spend that skill point then. Which will come first, the ship we get at the end of this quest, or me getting the skill point I need to buy that ship that's at New Atlantis? Which I think is better than the one we get here.
Seems like the Crimson Fleet is everywhere these days.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Do this.
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
Alright, we'll do that before proceeding with this mission. Always want to keep up with the crew quests.
I have been thinking about what we talked about before. The idea of purpose in one's life. You told me that fun was important. I assumed you were joking and dismissed it out of hand. But, having thought about it, I wonder now if you were right. Or at least, if I were too quick to reject the idea. I have been single-minded in my pursuits. I have always believed the decisions I made were necessary, that there was no other option. I have sacrificed much to be where I am now. And I'm starting to wonder if it has been worth it. Thank you. I have always believed, no, hoped, that is true. I have told you that I am not one to discuss my past. And yet, I am not sure I believe that. I promised to provide for my family. That meant working with smugglers to procure supplies we could not acquire any other way. I have spent my adult life away from my home, jumping from one planet to the next, living in dangerous conditions, often surrounded by violence. This is true, but I have only experienced my own. I was convinced from the beginning that it was unwise to let anyone get too close. I had, maybe not quite friends, but people I cared about. Yet there was always a distance I could not reach across. I often find other people complicated and confusing. It seemed easier to not become attached, especially when circumstances meant I might never see them again, with no warning. Until now, I have disagreed strongly with that idea, but therein lies my concern. What I am trying to say is that I now wonder whether it has been the right decision to distance myself from others. I appreciate that more than you know.
Okay. You know, the killer thing is, if it weren't for the load screens in this game, if it weren't for that and it had better performance, I would say that this is probably one of Bethesda's best games. If not the best. Right on.
Locking on.
Oh, there's more.
You really should have stayed home.
I want to try and get this dude. There we go.
Watch for corners or
I need
hiding
ammo.
spots. They
I
know
forgot
this shit
about
better
that.
than we do.
Oh. That is a treatment, yeah. Okay. It was like a 40k commissar coming at me. Here we go. Where is that? Oh. Check the rest of this ship first. I'm gonna try and take it though. Huh. That's it then. Oh! Oops. Upgraded skills. I just got to... Did I not? Yes. Class C is what I need to get up to. So we'll be getting this before I buy that one. We'll be getting the mission ship from this quest line before I buy that one at New Atlantis. But there we go.
Enemy sighted!
Oh shit. This is not good. I did all that for nothing. Ah. Okay. Actually, let's... Here.
Engaging hostile!
Come on!
Ah! Contact! Contact!
Die. Okay, there we go, I'll take that. Now. Before I actually take this, I'm gonna go back to the ship and defeat the guys that are coming.
Engaging hostile! You should have given up!
Jeez. Come on, ship parts. Then I'm gonna go take that ship. Cargo hold full. Hopefully no more ships show up. Okay folks, sorry about the quick edit there. I cannot take this ship in any way, shape, or form. It hard crashes my game every time I sit in the chair, so I'm just gonna blow it up. Take the salvage that I can, and we'll continue on with the mission. Oh yeah, okay. Does that heal me all the way? No, so I'll do that and then take the last one. Too bad. Now, do we have enough ammo? Find out. Oh no.
Every world with living things is a treasure.
Yes. Oh. Where the hell is she going? First, get well rested.
Come on, there are worlds to conquer.
Oh, she says there are worlds to conquer.
Leave it to humans to find inventive new ways to kill each other. At least they realize these mechs were a step too far. Whoever laid claim to this place seems to be long gone.
Oh, it still hit me up there in the air.
what? I'll give credit where it's due. You're a hell of a pilot. If you came here seeking justice, it's waiting for you inside.
Oh, thanks. Holy shit! Who needs space powers when you've got this gun?
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Check it all on the way out.
I'm a man of action. I've got no use for lies. So when I tell you that you're being manipulated, you know I'm telling the truth. You think the Council of Governors really cares about anything but themselves? They're greedy and corrupt. You're a tool in the hands of the unworthy, just like I once was. I was loyal. I followed orders. Women to their deaths. I'll carry the stain of that dishonor to my grave.
Hostile in area!
Does some pretty good damage, this gun. A rivet gun? Oh, this I gotta try.
Gonna make you suffer first!
No, okay, this is not. Oops.
not walking out of here.
Oh, I missed. Missed again.
Victory! Can't
Oh. Oh, excuse me. Where is this last one, man?
You're dead! You hear me?
Where?
I'm gonna end you!
Where is this last enemy? Finally.
The 1st Cavalry was the greatest fighting force the Freestar Collective has ever seen. At the Battle of Mira, the 1st Cavalry was destroyed. Why? Because the generals got scared and asked for a truce. I've got no sympathy for cowards, or for the people who put them in power. I've also got no sympathy for those who do their bidding. And this means you.
Xenogrub.
Bring it!
Note to self, that does not work on turrets.
You cannot beat me!
Seriously shooting at xenogrubs? Ooh. Game did not like that.
That just...
Watch out! I prepared to die. You can't hope to win.
Stop!
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Oh my!
Bring it!
You come here seeking justice? Well, what about justice for my soldiers? Minutes away. Minutes from winning the battle and the war. When the ceasefire order came down. Now there's a debt of honor. And the people who betrayed us.
This whole place is a testament to how devastating the war was.
Yeah.
How determined both sides were to claim victory.
I have.
There you are!
Rude. Pick your head up again.
I cannot wait to kill you.
Yeah, bloodthirsty vixen, isn't she?
Give up already.
Doesn't seem like it to me.
You're not walking out of here.
Why didn't that work on him?
You died today.
Man, the convergence on this gun. Oh, I got her. Eat it.
Did they have anything of value?
I can't believe it. You just took on some of the best mercenaries in the Freestar Collective and cut right through them. If we'd have had more like you in the war, we could have planted our flag in New Atlantis. Not the way it should have. Of course, I can't expect you to understand what we sacrificed, what we lost. You don't know what it's like to look around and see the faces of warriors who trusted you to lead them as they die screaming. I watched brave men and women torn limb from limb by monsters. I saw mech pilots cooked alive in their cockpits as their machines burned. Those deaths didn't have to be meaningless, but spineless leaders gave up on us even when victory was within our grasp.
Do not assume you know what others have or have not experienced. And none of it gives you the right to take innocent lives.
You don't know me, so don't preach to me about what I do or don't have the right to do. You really want to know? Because you might not like the answer. Last chance, Deputy. You can walk away right now and remain blissfully ignorant, thinking you fight for a noble cause. But if you still want the truth, I'll shatter that illusion for you right now. You won't have to. Not long after I started the First, I was contacted by a man who said he represented someone wealthy and influential. I refused to work for a shadow client, so he agreed to set up a meeting. Imagine my surprise when Ron Hope showed up. He offered me a lucrative contract to take possession of certain farms throughout Freestar space. The credits were good, but yeah, getting some payback was the real reward. Don't bother.
Be ready for another fight.
I'm gonna make this easy for you, Deputy. I'm gonna die the way I lived. Weapon in hand, no compromise, no fear. But first, here, take this. Use it to cut out the weakness rotting at the heart of the Freestar Collective. When the next war comes, and it will come, the Collective needs to be strong. Now my unit's waiting for me, and I'm gonna report for duty one last time. Goodbye, Deputy.
Why didn't my ability work? I don't like that. I won't take it.
Hopefully there is something of value here.
And rough.
At first glance, it seems we are the only ones to come through here in some time.
Upper light speed.
Welcome to the 3-Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. You're...
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Good for you.
Why did I ever take this job? Why?
You here for commerce? Or another bored tourist? Some rules. If there's one place there's some law and order in this town, it's here. Don't even think about stealing anything. No haggling. The price is the price. And might be some other rules. Don't be an ass. I didn't start this way. Got myself robbed a few times. Swindled a couple. So now I look out for number one. And it's not like there's anywhere else on this rock to buy weapons. You may be thinking this place is a dump, but the hardware isn't. Lots of customers pass through. We got something for everyone. That's what I'm here for.
Man, I hate this stuff. You get it all when you take another ship.
Oh. You ready to do some business? Music to my ears.
He doesn't have ship.
You ready to do some business?
Does have
what are you
ammo,
looking
though.
for?
Now we've got ammo.
Hey.
Keep an eye on your valuables if you can't protect your own.
We'd be dust except for the factory.
That's very generous, Mr. Hope.
It's well earned, Burkett. We set some ambitious quotas, and you met every one of them.
Well, I won't pretend it was easy, but everyone pulled together and we got it done.
I'll let you share the good news, whenever and however you like.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Off-worlders, nothing ever good comes from them.
Something more you need, Deputy? Good to see you again. Well, I've just received a report from the Marshal about your progress. He said you had a promising lead on the mercenaries who stole my ship. I trust you're here with good news? Of course. What have you learned? No. And I don't care for the insinuation. Oh, the same Paxton Hull who was court-martialed during the Colony War? Well, I've never met the man, and I can't imagine why he'd make an accusation against me. Don't presume to question me. You know who I am. I see. I'm impressed, Deputy. It's clear you have a bright future ahead of you.
What's going on? What is this about, Mr. Hope?
Nothing that concerns you, Birgit. In fact, why don't you make yourself scarce?
I think I'd like to hear what the deputy has to say.
The cards are on the table. So why not? The truth is, we've been falling behind the competition. Significantly so. We needed solutions. A few years ago, I began to diversify. We started to research chemicals, fuel, those sort of things. We developed an experimental fertilizer. And it failed utterly. It wiped out entire crops. I was prepared to write the whole thing off when we made a discovery that changed everything. Turns out, our fertilizer was transforming the soil, bolstering its mineral content tenfold. Mining is expensive, and so is the cost of raw materials. My mineral-enriching fertilizer solves several problems at once. The farmers provide free manual labor, and once the land is ready, we move in to extract and process the soil.
You sit on the Council of Governors. You betrayed the very people you are supposed to represent.
I wish there'd been another way. But I had to play the hand I was dealt. I never intended for anyone to be hurt. I told Hull to buy the land, not take it by force. Unfortunately, farmers can be stubborn folk. And I couldn't risk any witnesses.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How could you do something so awful to innocent people, to families?
Not another word out of you, Birgit. I can take your job, and more. We'll discuss this later. In any case, I suppose the gig is up. I give you my word that I'll call off the operation and return the land to its rightful owners. Like I said, I give you my word. Besides, the work was just about done. With that resolved, let's talk about you. As a member of the Council of Governors, I'm authorized to award you a substantial bonus. And of course, we'll both agree to forget about my little cost-cutting endeavor. Well, let's not be too hasty, Deputy. There's something else you need to consider. I'll do what's necessary to protect my company and my employees. If you tell anyone about this, you're risking their livelihoods. Do you really want to put all these people out of work and make their families suffer? But on a much larger scale, yes. Well, I'm afraid there's no avoiding it. The past can't be changed, but the future is very much in your hands, Deputy. You put me away, and this company will fall apart. You'll have destroyed far more lives than I did. I'll make myself very plain. I won't let you jeopardize my reputation, this company, or the people who work for me. If that means you suffer an unfortunate incident at the hands of my security personnel, so be it. I'm important. You're nothing.
You're not actually threatening to attack a Freestar Ranger, are you?
You have overestimated your position, Mr. Hope.
Such a shame to see a promising career cut so tragically short.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Okay.
He tried to have you killed. I don't understand. Mr. Hope always seemed like such a good person. But everything he said about the farmers and hiring those mercenaries, it was so awful. I'm just a little in shock. I'm still not sure I understand what happened. A conspiracy to steal farmland? It's just so hard to believe. That's not the Ron Hope I know. No, you're wrong. That's not all he was. He always looked out for us, for his employees. No, of course not. But there was more to him than that. He had a genuinely good side, a caring side. And now he's... You killed him. Nobody should ever want that. Especially when it means killing someone who meant so much to so many people. What happens to us now? That would be Elana. Elana Nwankwo. She seems pretty capable. Maybe we'll be okay after all. I guess we'll have to figure things out. Find a path forward.
There are uncertain times ahead for you, but they will pass.
Always something going on around.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship. I was beginning to wonder if you hibernate.
Talk to Marshal Blake. New ship.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. That's all we need. You're cleared for...
Oh, I didn't know that. Any damaged ship system can be repaired by adding power to it. Good to know.
The services deck is the hut up at the front.
Hey, Deputy.
You're back. Good to see you back safe, Deputy. What's the word on the mech factory? Were the mercenaries hiding out there? Damn, you've got guts of steel. Did you find out why the First was taking over farms? What? Ron Hope? That's one hell of an accusation, Deputy.
Are you really that surprised? Hope's always had a reputation as a man who'd do anything to succeed.
He's on the damn council, Emma.
So he can make laws favorable to his business interests. Sure, he's known to look after his people, but do you really think he gives a damn about some farmers on Montara Luna?
Did Hope explain his motives at all? That has a familiar ring to it.
I recall hearing about some Hope Tech initiative to help farmers. At the time, I just figured it was a PR stunt. Seems a little more sinister now.
Please, tell me you've got some evidence to back up these extraordinary claims. All right, let's see what you've got. Interesting. Yeah, this is pretty damning. Especially this last bit about destroying the slate. And you confronted Hope about this? Sounds like his pride got the best of him. Damn. This is going to send shockwaves throughout the Freestar Collective. If the people can't trust their leaders, anarchy could follow.
Have a little faith, Daniel. We're not the United Colonies. One bad apple won't spoil the whole damn barrel.
Easy for you to say. You ain't the marshal.
Not yet, but you ain't gonna live forever, old man.
While we've got you here, there's one last piece of business to take care of. Emma, would you please?
With pleasure, Marshal. When you first joined us, I told you that you'd undergo an evaluation process. There's one thing left to do. A simple question. Do you feel ready to wear the badge of a full-fledged Freestar Ranger? Good. Duty and honor are the backbone of the Freestar Rangers. Marshal, I approve the deputy for advancement to the rank of Ranger.
Thank you, Ranger Wilcox. In your time serving as a deputy, you've shown exceptional courage, fearless tenacity, and a high regard for the safety of our citizens. By the authority granted to me by the Council of Governors, I hereby promote you to the rank of Ranger. Here's your badge. Wear it with pride. But don't forget the solemn responsibility it represents.
Well done.
I know you will, Ranger. Let's hear it for our new Ranger.
Well done. Way to go.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Been granted your very own Star Eagle class starship with no registration fee required.
Welcome to the Rock, I guess.
Got Ranger helmets and suits and shit out of it. Okay.
Congratulations. The promotion's well earned.
Justifier?
Helga says I spend too much time at...
Ah. Ooh, it's a sniper. Nice. We will put that. Place of this. Give that a try. Might be good to give to somebody else.
My terminal. She's probably right.
Well, hey there.
Go check out her.
You're listening to SSNN.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's firearm bag.
You should inspect your ship for anything I can help you with. Sure, have at it.
There we go. Oh, dig it. See now. Reactor A. Up to 5 crew. I actually lose a light year for jumping. Shields go up massively. And different weapons. EM, electromagnetic. Okay, cool. Oh, look at this. So this is how I improve in every way. Except my engines go down a tad. Gonna make this the home ship. Iron Man ship that way, though. I think I like that. Maybe. We got a badass new ship with a front-loading entryway. It means you don't have to run around to the back of the ship anymore. Let's check this out, folks. Can I? I wanted to get rid of the blue mark. Check it out. Now we've got a crew for 5, so we can put more people on board. At the bottom floor first. Cockpit's up top. Okay. Got engineering here. Sense? Okay. And if I want to, I can change that. Oof. Dig this cockpit. Oh yeah, proper Star Trek going on here, baby. Where is... Oh, okay. Yeah, let's check. holding cells. Okay. Still only one bed. How weird is that? Oh, nice. Like I don't even have to pilot. It's weird that the living quarters are through the brig. That's really weird. Okay, back to the main quest. Here's hoping it doesn't glitch out on this seat too. This is a cool looking ship. Pardon. Actually, a lot more nimble than I expected. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's weird that my missiles and my lasers are switched from the other. Okay, well. Even the way this cockpit looks, it feels bigger.
Even without life, there is the potential for beauty. Well, I'd say it's pretty obvious where we're going.
is what Constellation has been for. This place, the Starborn, all of it. Apparently, when freezing to death, one may experience a warm, cozy feeling. I would prefer not to verify that firsthand.
I think we're gonna get another space power. Uh-huh. Too bad we can't get anything from them. What did I just get? Bend time and see into the future? We're gonna put that on and see what that's all about.
Any adventure you can fly away from.
Oh, apparently I have to talk to Andrea. Power from beyond, that's where we're gonna go there.
Is that how the saying goes?
If you are free soon, could we talk?
Oh. did it say? Procyon 6C. Oh. I want to put a bigger power plant in this thing, man. Fill those bars up. I wonder if that's possible.
This is Freestar Collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. That's all we need. You're cleared from...
Why would I go to Alpha Centauri?
Landing at Aquila City.
No. Come back to that one later. For some reason I can't seem to pick that up again.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You are cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please, enjoy your visit to Jemison.
I want a bigger power plant.
I find the interior of this ship. I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time. I have something I wanted to say. But I confess I am afraid of how you will react. I am reluctant to put that to the test. But it is necessary that we are honest with each other. I know that you said you prefer to be surrounded by others, unlike me. But Constellation means something to us both. And I must be honest about why. The little I have spoken of my history has been nothing but truth. I worked with smugglers. I have caused my share of pain and suffering. What I have left out, until now, is that all of that was done on behalf of House Va'ruun. My people. My family. I am not joking. I was born in the great city of Dazra, and raised with the teachings of Jinan Va'ruun. I underwent the rite of Krejar when I came of age. I am of the promised. Those who know the truth of the Great Serpent and his inevitable return. Your ability to find the humor in a situation is remarkable. No, I will not kill you for knowing, but you must understand that this is privileged information. Several years ago, I intercepted requests from Constellation to access Varun's space, speaking only of exploration. I was sent to infiltrate Constellation, posing as a former smuggler looking for a new purpose in life. I withheld certain information, but everything I told Vladimir was, and is, true. It seemed to be enough. For a short time. Several weeks after I arrived, I attempted to access secure records within Constellation's archives. Vladimir and Sarah were waiting for me. I had no idea what to think. I was horrified. My failure would be reported to the High Council, and the penalty would be severe. They do not. I have, for now, kept that information to myself. You and I have spent so much time together. It has been increasingly difficult to keep this from you. And I am sorry for that. Telling you this violates so many of the orders I was given. But it was the right thing to do. I can feel that. You have no idea what a relief that is. Thank you for trusting me.
Where we go?
Been washing red here and there all over the station. Grim work. The spanner's torque is what the eye needs now. We'll fix her good as new. Been poring over the charts, looking for another match. Think this one might just be it.
Okay. I do have to rearrange the inside. And we're going to leave this episode at that point there. I hope you enjoyed it, folks. Hope you like the fact that we got a nice new big ship to try out and blow some shit up with. I'm looking forward to seeing what it can do in combat. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down. Subscribe if you're new to the channel to help me grow. I really do appreciate it. Till next time, I've been Rage at Games. Bye-bye.